Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, I see. Initially, when I look at it, I see the moon actually shining there. There's some good news showing up. Moon is a very good sign because it means that if you have a legal thing, a governmental thing, something that you want to accomplish, it is also starting to shining. It's not really completely done yet, but it is starting, the process starting to work on your behalf, which is a very good omen. Another thing I have here is a beautiful crowd in your heart space, and I see a hammer right there. Hammer can be a tool, and the crowd can be symbolizing them being your tool. Actually, this might be your resource. Maybe you're teaching people. That can be like your tool as a hammer, or the crowd can be your audience that are watching what you're doing, following up. And this can be if you have a product, the people purchasing that. And the hammer indicates that you're the service that you're providing to them. The thing about the hammer is it has like two meanings. Actually, it doesn't really have two meanings, but it has a meaning which is like a double-edged sword. You can build it with it or you can destroy with it. So this can indicate that what you do with the hammer you have, okay? And I feel like here you're going to be using it for the better, for the good of the people. That's why this will bring something good to you. And this can be your knowledge, this can be your skill set, and maybe if you're even working somewhere that you're using this hammer as your tool, the way that you're helping people, you will also benefit from that as well. Another thing I see here is the symbol of like sprout coming out of the bottom of the earth. This can be something that you're planting at this moment. This can be an idea or something that you're taking action towards, a desire, something that you are hopeful about. It is going to sprout very soon. You're going to see the result of it very soon. I see a couple right there. By the way, I'm going to have a tarot reading at the end, general and a romance tarot. And I see a couple right there, like a masculine male and a feminine figure. They're actually turning their back towards each other. This can be family members, maybe, because I see the man has a roof above their head. Maybe there's a disagreement happening. You can be the mediator in between them, bringing these people together and maybe listening to their side. If you're a therapist, this can be like a couple that you're working on, or this can be overall your family that maybe you're in a disagreement with someone. The thing is here, the important thing is here, you're going to start to see the other side of the coin, of what they're thinking, their perspective, and that will change the way you do things. Maybe this is this new sprout, this new plant that you're planting in. There's a ring right next to it. Ring indicates commitment. That's your commitment to the cause. That's your commitment to this relationship. What's going to happen is you're going to actually like advance this thing. You're going to turn things around. It's not going to stay where it is. It's not going to stay in that low level of vibration, which is anger, resentment, jealousy, discontent. It's not going to stay there. When you understand the other person's perspective, this is going to actually help you plant a new seed, maybe even a new desire. This can be some momentary relationship. It doesn't have to be something lasting forever. And maybe you're not really receiving what you're wanting from it. This will help you decide on what you would like to have. Okay, maybe clarify your desires. It can help you clarify your desires. And with that, you're going to be sure of next time what you're going to be demanding from like the next person coming forward. I see here there's a big cloud. Cloud can be symbolizing not having clarity at this moment about certain thing. I see a male figure who's carrying an axe. Axe can be, this can be like someone who works physical with their body to make their money. I see there's a letter E and a key next to them. Kind of like this is looking like an E, but when I flip it looks like an M. I'm trying to think of a male name. Elmer is a masculine name with E and M, but it can be any other name as well. It can be their first name or the last name, this letter. And the key indicates this person has a solution to a problem, to unlock some doors. They're coming up with the axe, meaning they might initially like have a lot of passion of what they do. I felt the energy of a fire sign here. This can be someone Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and maybe they're coming up passionate, they're very action oriented, they're not really down with the emotions, they're not really speaking those out. But the thing is, they have an answer. Okay, the answer can be a contract right here. We have a fish down here. Fish indicates money. This can be someone that you're doing business together with. Maybe that's going to be resolving through actually like sitting on the table and discussing things. And the contract is extremely clean, so it can be something very good. It's a very good news. So it is not going to include some things that you want to change. It is going to be in a perfect sense that whatever it is you want. Another thing with this lumberjack energy, I see a massive eye right here. Initially I saw it as a ring, but now I'm looking at it, it's like a human eye with an eyelid. This can be someone observing what you're doing already. Maybe if you have a portfolio, you're trying to find a job or applying to the places. This can be someone who went through your portfolio and who has actually information regarding what you do and admire what you do. That's why their eye is, this is not an evil eye, this is an observing eye. They're like looking at this thing that you're doing with this massive eye open, like their eyes are open and they're loving this. So this might be like a good offer that's going to come from that crowd, like a person. I said the crowd because on the bottom I see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men attached to each other. I see the masculine energy. This can be like a masculine structure you're going to find yourself into after you get offered this legal paper. There's a pathway opening here. In this pathway, there are actually 3 like round turning points that you can take, but you're going to pursue that. You're not going to stop because the pathway is turning to somewhere else. You're not going to follow that because they look like they're all dead ends. They're not really leading anywhere. So this can be multiple options coming in your pathway while you're making a decision about certain thing that you're pursuing at this moment. And it seems like here eventually you're going to follow the path, and maybe there's like a big mountain, meaning obstacles on the pathway, or it might require some work, that what you're doing, and it might require some work, effort, and maybe even like trying different things because there's actually a mountain in front of you. Maybe you want to cross the mountain without climbing all the way to the top. The thing is here, maybe you have been already like trying different options, and now this is actually, you're going to come to realize like it is all through. The fastest way is through, and you're passing through. While you're passing through, there's a massive fish waiting for you up there. Fish can symbolize material satisfaction, financial stability, and opportunities coming your way. I feel like here, at the end of this pathway, even though you're trying to not get to the end of it, just trying to find a shortcut, there is something waiting for you. There is something meant for you. A big chunk of money or a connection, an award or something that you will appreciate. Can be some even a gift that you're going to be receiving. So if you're being resistant or like procrastinating and not really reaching to the end of the pathway, this is basically suggesting go through it, go reach at the end of it, because there's going to be a gift that you're going to be receiving there. And moving forward from there, yeah, there's the downward pathway also opening in front of you. So it's not going to last for forever. So you're going to like accomplish what you want eventually. And then you're going to like set off to a new course, a new adventure without any struggle. Okay, it's going to be easier coming down. And I see there's a woman and a male figure. This can be the people that are waiting for you. There's a dog right there. Can be family members waiting for you. And I feel like in the beginning we saw the masculine and feminine. They turned their back towards each other. Now the man is looking towards the women, and they have a connection. If there was like ties severed, it's going to be fixed. It is going to be actually repaired here. I see the sea kind of looks like a crescent moon again. Can be that crescent moon, the legal accomplishment completing. And I see there's a pathway opening here, kind of like a heart shape forming along the way. Maybe, like I said, you're climbing up and going down the mountain and then coming back up again. So there is a better option. And even though you think this is going to be longer pathway, this is going to actually give you a different perspective. You're going to be able to do something you would love to do when you take on the challenge and go with it instead of going against it. Okay. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see here waves actually like spreading. Your energy field is intact. There are 2 crescent moons are looking at each other. By the way, moon is actually symbolizing emotions and instinct and getting in touch with your emotions. Also, when we look at the astrological sign, Cancer is actually a moon. Yes, it's the planet of Cancer is Moon. So this can be a Cancer that you're actually going to be dealing with, and maybe they have like two Cancers coming across from each other discussing certain things. I see that your desire is involving a lot of money, guys, and it's coming slowly but surely. It has some time, and some of it maybe even just accomplished before you even asked for it, but now you're asking for more, and it has some time. This can require some energy, energy in the sense of like a positive thinking and working towards it rather than contemplating that how to make it happen, or even like having this kind of like attitude of why is it always not coming to me in the right time, like rebellion. I don't want to say rebellion attitude because it has some force in it. Rebellion is sometimes good, but in this state it can be like you're actually being guided divinely to there's a tears of joy coming forward, like divinely, and you're on the right path, so you don't have to ask for where is it. It is already done. We have here a Capricorn, and this can be someone helping your cause, and there's another man. He has actually, like, this is a very weird creature, kind of looks like a dog, a big dog in front of them. Dog indicates loyalty, so someone with like a big loyalty, big energy might be also showing up to support this pathway that you're creating. Okay, what else I see here? I see initially a person that may be like covering their ears in your heart space, maybe some part of you. Okay, because it's in your heart space, I feel like here maybe you have to cover your ears to the outside noises when it comes to making this dream come true, because people might be a little bit like cruel when it comes to supporting that, or maybe they're not really supporting it at all, they're just breaking your spirit. If that's the case, covering the ear is important. I see here like an obelisk. It's actually reaching up to the sky. There's a letter R, like a Richard, Ronald, Ariana, maybe Ari. And so can mean the someone's first name or last name. I keep saying A because I see the A right there too. AP. So can be like Patrick. So Patrick has an R in there too. So this obelisk can be in a city as well with the A and R in the name of the city. This can be like a holy place that you're going to visit. Initially, let's go with the material meaning. The second thing is, it is believed that these kind of obelisks and the pyramids, like some, if you watch the Ancient Aliens, it's a documentary series. So you see that they actually claim this is actually a power source, energy plant, or like it has the power to create Wi-Fi back in the day. There are tears of joy coming forward. So this can be a power source appearing in your life, and they believe that it's actually like a radioactive, some sort of like a world global type of energy, because like we have there are pyramids all around the world. So this obelisk can be symbolizing very powerful energy source for you coming forward, which will connect you globally. I know this is sounding like very specific. Not everybody is just want to travel the world or conquer the world by traveling, or maybe it's just establishing businesses, but your desire, whatever it is, coming full circle. It's even closing a cycle in your life and opening up a new one. And this obelisk can be not really in your heart space, so it's not really where you are living, can be some person, okay, a strong person, or a place that gives you power, or an idea. This can be your obelisk. You know, they say now it's a term, there's a term called, this is my Roman Empire. I mean, exactly, I don't really get the meaning, but for men, they say Roman Empire is the thing that they actually talked about the most. I think there's just like a, I don't know if this is a statistic thing or it's just a made up thing, but the Roman Empire can be your Roman Empire that is so valuable to you. That is something that you pay a lot of attention to. Another thing just coming to me now, I start to see like people actually start collecting celebrity gossip, like regular people, they're just living at home and they're just creating YouTube channels and posting news about it. That can be something. I know gossip is not a very positive energy, but also maybe you have interest in like crystals. Maybe you want to, this is actually rainbow crystal, like you want to introduce that to people. That's also obelisk, kind of like a crystal as well. So it can be you passing on an information, passing on, or maybe like giving out information to the people that you think it's valuable, and that's going to become a resource for you here. I see two people hugging. We're going towards the Valentine's Day. I mean, maybe we are on Valentine's Day, so almost there. It can be you coming together with someone you love that appreciates you and you appreciate. That can be like an energy, like giving and receiving energy here too. This is a different separate event than that. I feel like though, this is going to be affected by the love you're receiving. This inspiration will come to you when you feel loved, appreciated, maybe coming together with someone that appreciates you for a couple of days, or talking to them will be really raising your vibration, will be a great help for you. Let's get into your general part of your reading, and then we're going to do the tarot, of course, with the love spread. Let's focus on your desire and see what's happening with that, okay? I'm going to be looking into what's supporting it this moment. Let me tell you what's supporting it. This is the Hermit energy. Actually, contemplation, meditation, prayer, being spiritual, diving into spiritual realms and exploring those like ideas you have on a spiritual level. The true intention is going to be extremely supportive for you this time. This can be a Virgo who has already been there, done that, and you might connect with their energy, and you might even get some information from them on how to do that. What's challenging you is the Three of Cups, maybe having too much fun. The Three of Cups actually indicates of coming together with your loved ones and the people who actually love and support you. But that's a challenging thing. Maybe they celebrate you when you achieve success, but maybe they're not really very supportive when you're not successful. And this can be pushing you towards all the time doing everything you can, doing your best, and pushing the things really, the doors open, trying to push the doors open and not being your authentic self. And the Hermit energy here is supporting you to be your authentic self, okay? Let's see. What you should release is Nine of Swords is the fear, and your next step is walking away from what doesn't serve you. So what you should be releasing, Nine of Swords is actually, she's having nightmares, and this is self-fulfilling prophecy, thinking the thing, like seeing the negative part of the things and not really seeing, like opening your eyes and waking up to the good days. You see she's sleeping actually, but she's seeing like a demise of a family, like a despair of a family in her dreams, and not opening her eyes. And this can be like something that you should release because it's holding you back from achieving the success that you want. I see here Six of Swords is the next logical step, because it's suggesting, you know what, walk away from this doesn't serve you anymore, towards from choppy waters to the calmer shores, to what serves your highest good, what actually supports you as mentally, because Swords energy is the mental energy. Maybe your mind is always contemplating the worst thing can happen. This time around, it's telling you to walk away from those thoughts and try to think and focus your attention into the things you want to happen. Let's get to, many, I said the Geld, gold, kind of, this is money, means money in German. Winning a lot of money coming your way. The Hermit energy, like I said, when you focus on your true authentic self and meditate, contemplate to what you truly want, maybe even visualize, like use your meditation techniques and manifestation techniques, there might be a lot of money coming your way, okay? There's actually coming from, it is a blackjack table, kind of, like I'm not really sure, but like I don't really believe the system is a way to go. But if you believe that you can do it, why not? But it seems like here, when you dive deep into your authentic self and find a true reason why for yourself to manifest this beautiful life for yourself, the abundance, the doors of abundance is going to open, like crack open, this is actually a sudden win. Suddenly they're going to open. We have here the marriage certificate. What is challenging you? Like I said, Can be family or structure or legalities. This can be something challenging you, or maybe having too much fun in your safe and secure home is challenging you to step outside of that comfort zone. But I see here the fear is coming as soon as you want to explore new things, want to do something different, then the fears are surfacing. What we can do about it is actually focusing on the bigger picture, gross water, meaning bigger waters, the Hoffnung, the hope, and the bigger picture, like seeing the things instead of like seeing the what's the worst thing can happen, looking into what's the best thing can happen. We have the crescent moon right here as well, so it means legal accomplishment. It seems like when you focus on the bigger picture and when you focus on the best thing can happen, you're going to start to see better possibilities, and maybe even your mind is going to lead you towards better action plans how to make them happen. Okay, Six of Swords is walking away from something. Like I said, we have a short sickness here, like not a big deal. So this thing, that the first thing popped into my head, because they're traveling by the sea. Maybe you're going to be traveling by the sea to somewhere that might give you some sort of like a seasickness. That can be like a material part of the thing. But also the thing is, our minds are so used to like experiencing the same things over and over again, which actually is our safe zone, even if it's not really safe physically. What happens is when you want to get out of that comfort zone, you might have this kind of like a depression or sickness or feeling tired mentally can happen, which is actually like a psychological term called abandonment depression that happens. Okay, so this is basically telling me if that happens, you have to push through it. I don't want to say have to, but it's good to push through it and see what's going to happen at the end of it. Okay, if you insist on what your true desire is, which will elevate your life, which will bring you to a higher level, and when you are insistent on that, like I said, your body might start to readjust itself, your mind and body. And when you go through it, you will end up in the right place, and the right that you are actually can be your true self, you're authentically yourself, and manifest your heart's desire. We're going to be seeing also where is this ship going, where are you going in your life, and then how you can achieve that successful ending. We have, oh my god, beautiful card, beautiful rose, self-protection, setting boundaries. Like I said, maybe you never actually set boundaries here. Armadillo is here, building shields. 3 beautiful ladybugs are always a good luck. Rose is something, doing something that you love. And the eye is actually all-seeing eye. This is a tree of life growing, and you're going to have access to many information maybe that you need when you have your self-protection and setting your boundaries. And that can be something that you're not familiar about. And setting boundaries is not really about setting boundaries to outsiders, because most of the time we have problems setting boundaries to the people that are close to us. I feel like here, 3 of Cups energy is that family and friends that is challenging to you, that telling them no, or maybe even if it is against what they want, maybe they are not really wanting you to go out there and become a designer, even if you want to. So it's just saying no to them can be the key point here, and pursuing your desires is the key point here that will actually get you from where you are to where you want to be. Let's see how you can achieve it. We have the I Ching here. This is like the most beautiful I Ching I've ever seen so far, and it has great meanings as well. Let's see what comes up for you. We have oppression. Exactly. Maybe you're feeling oppressed, and this is, I feel like going against oppression. We're going to see what the true meaning as well. Lake above, water below. Okay, they take the elements in a different way. Lake is also not, water is is a force, but not in when there is like a limited in a cup of water. But lake can have like a source that is actually have power in it. Okay, momentum in it. Let's see what's happening here. One image of oppression is a dried up lake bed, okay, with scavenger crows stalking the shoreline. Hard times can shrivel our spirits and give rise to a multitude of crows in the form of troublesome worries. There you go. Times of great loss or personal failure can break some people, but the strong of the heart are able to bend with their fate. To endure hard times or even benefit from them, you are called upon to tap the deepest stratum of your identity, which is stronger than fate and incorruptible by even the harshest realities. During hard times, it is especially essential to tap that wellspring of human endurance, hope. Okay, guys, this is like I feel like this is a very specific message for someone. I hope this is resonating with you. Seems like if you're going through hard times and your character, you're going to go through it. You're going to be actually extremely successful at the end of it. But not losing hope is the key here. And for those who dare to live fully and completely, failure, the final taboo in modern society is but one part of the inevitable cycle of life's ups and downs. To never fail is to fail is the biggest way. By avoiding risk altogether, one will always fall short of what might have been. So I feel like here this already has happened, and now you're going through it to upgrade to a higher level, and you might be feeling like, oh, I'm going to keep repeating this pattern. No, this is actually an experience that you learned it now. You're walking away from it, going towards a new day, a new thing. And what's going to be here is whatever that you've been through, you have learned from this experience will be extremely useful for your next stage of life. Okay. We have communication here. If you want to turn things around, you can actually start communicating. And also the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. And you can also share this experience with people and can even turn this into a master class. Okay. And it reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Guys, beautiful. I love this. So let's dive into your romance part of your reading. Okay, if you have a specific person in your mind, it's good to focus on their energy. Or if you don't want anyone, or if you don't have anyone, let's see generally what's coming your way in love. We're going to be looking into the part that you're playing and their part. Okay, Nine of Cups. It seems like you're already fine where you are and you're having the best time of your life. The Nine of Cups energy is actually having the time of your life. This person is in the Six of Cups era, meaning they feel a little sadness regarding the nostalgia, maybe what didn't happen, or if this person have children, they might be having something regarding the children in their life, or maybe they're sending them off to a new life, or like planning to have them or wanting to have them. It can be like that kind of energy. Another thing here, this can be your past love, maybe past in the sense of not like reconciliatory, like as reconciliatory spirit, but I feel like here, this can be someone that you or someone that always wanted to have something going with you but never happened, and now you're just in that nostalgia era. Okay, this relationship is going to have a lot of balance. We have the Sagittarius with the Temperance energy here. If you plan to step into it, there's going to be an equal exchange, moderation, calmness. This is not going to be something fiery, burning. Even though Sagittarius is a fire energy, it is going to have passion, but it's also going to have balance. It's not going to be one or the other here. And how to improve? The Star is your wish fulfillment. If you would like to improve this relationship, I feel like you don't really have to do much. This is going to be something that you're connecting with this person on a high level, in a spiritual level. And this can be something that you're actually wanting for a long time as well. You're already happy, it seems like here. The polar bear is your energy here. You're emotionally stable. Even if you're not really feeling that, I feel like that emotional stability will going to come forward. It's going to wash over you. Let's see what's going on with this person. This person can be someone highly intuitive, loving, appreciative of you. And we have two owls here. They want to have owls have like a family structure basically, and like if you see on the internet, they just have their home and they have their children, they grow them together, that kind of energy. So this person wants to have that kind of like a stability and structure when they want to show up, they show up. We have the temperance. The relationship is going to be balanced and also extremely abundant. Fish indicates the abundance of the universe, and this person has a lot of dedication towards you. They probably love you so much, and they're going to be also like coming up with the abundance of the universe. They're just, your energy is going to be matching perfectly. They're going to be sharing their abundance with you first of all, and that's also going to create more of that. This can be financial abundance, emotional abundance. It is going to be something colorful. It is going to be something maybe has a lot of adventure attached to it too. You're going to be able to travel, have fun, also rest together when the time comes. And star card we have here. This is actually exactly the kind of like a same thing. Okay, let's cover it up. Feminine energy, which is creativity. Okay, that's what I'm trying to cover up here. So the thing here is, this is going to have a very creative tree of life on the bottom energy in it. This person is going to be someone that you can share a lot of things together. Another thing here, the feminine energy come forward indicates that this is going to actually be a very creative relationship. Okay, not only creative in the sense of creativity on like communication, but the tree of life, actually this is going to have, oh my gosh, this is going to have a lot of like structure and stability as well. You're going to be able to ground this creativity together with this person, okay? And it maybe even create something for the long term. Let's see. Okay, in every relationship, we actually can step into it by healing something within us, or maybe something happened in the past. Let's see what you're going to be healing with this relationship when it shows up, or maybe if you already have it, whatever it is that you're healing. Let's see that. Defeated. Okay, the feeling of defeat. If you have feelings like that in relationships, down does not mean out. It just means taking a breather and rallying the energy to give it to another go. Just do it differently next time because the other way didn't work. So I feel like this is about overall the relationship coming your way. It doesn't have to be something that you have experienced in the past or you're trying to fix something already. I feel like here, maybe you're feeling defeated because of what has happened in the past relationships. And this energy is telling me, like, if you're feeling defeated, this is going to be different this time around. It's not going to be someone judging you or putting you in a place that will make you feel defensive. I feel like this time around is going to be completely different, but it's about just letting go of the feeling of defeat that, oh, I couldn't really make it happen. Or maybe if the other person's feeling that way, not just going like hard on them and just telling them, okay, you did a mistake or something, or maybe even like trying to make them feel better. It's just going with the flow energy I feel here. How can you heal this? Time for a nap. We have another crescent moon, guys, here. Another moon. I think it's this is the other way is the crescent moon. This can be the new moon. New moon is a new beginning. That taking a nap can be resting, okay? When this relationship shows up, instead of just going into the full force, like I said, with the fish energy, having the adventure, before the adventure, having the balance is going to be the key here. Having actually taking a nap, you can go to sleep when you're feeling calm, peaceful. So it's actually choosing something that you feel calm and peaceful initially, okay? If you don't want to feel defeat again. We have here grace coming forward. This is actually your activations card. Let's see what's activating in this relationship. The frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves in this earthly plane. Bridging the divine with the human essence, basically. This is going to be a graceful relationship that you will, the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to like going through the currents of the life, the too much action, too much drama to a higher level, which is calmer, which is peaceful. That's what's going to be happening in this relationship, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. By the way, I have a membership program. I will leave a link up here if you would like to check one out. This is actually going to have one extended reading for each month for each signs, and that's all. And there are more things you can just look at through the link. And I hope you enjoyed this one. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.